glory. In Jesus' precious name we pray. Amen.
And thank you, Pastor Rodney. If you could, please stay standing and direct your attention to the top of turn 3 and 4, where Old Glory is waving proud up there as we play tonight's. Hold on. Technical difficulties as we play tonight's national anthem. Hang on, folks. We got some technical difficulties up here with our sound. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the historic Bolivar Speedway here in beautiful Southwest Missouri. We got a nice sunny day. Holy moly! It's a clown car or a Shriner car. Jesus. Well, there goes the suspension on that car. We got her driving in turn 1 and 2. He's trying to get that rear end to break loose and slide sideways, but I don't think it's going to work. Oh, the four-wheeler going to go run him down. Just, hey, cut across the track. Shortcut. All right, Phil to work on into turn number 3 and coming out of turn 4. Whoa, watch that pothole. Out of turn 4. Green flag. Hey, flagman. Get your head out your phone. We got a race car. You need to flag it. Hey, where you going? You got scared, didn't you? Oh, no, wait, you got to go get your helmet. Okay, go get your helmet and come back. All right, we're going to get everything lined up here with our pure stock heat race going to be rolling out first. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your Bobcat of Springfield Power Eye Pure Stock Heat Race number 1 rolling out right now. It's going to line up like this, starting on the pole. It's going to be the 8K of Tyler Knudsen. And on his outside, the 3J of Travis Johns. Row 2 on the inside is going to be the 21T of Chris Tonoli. And on his outside, the 05 of the Silent Stalker, Grayson McKinney. Row 3 on the inside is going to be the 12D of Greg Dykstra. And on his outside, the 9P of Mike Piercy. Riding shotgun tonight's going to be the 21 of Lenny Limp. We're going to be green flag racing as they come out of turn number 4. Green flags in the air. We're underway with heat race number 1, Pure Stocks. Grayson McKinney gets a great jump. He's going to drive her down into turn 1 and 2 nice and hard. The 8K of Tyler gets a little high. So's McKinney. Tonoli gets into the back of Johns. Here comes the 9P of Piercy. He's going to be up front. But right now out of turn 4, it's going to be the 8K of Knudsen. He's going to be your race leader. We got a 3-car batter between Tonoli, McKinney, and Johns for that number 2 spot. McKinney to the inside of Tonoli. Here comes Piercy on the inside. Contact! Whoa! Light goes. The 12D goes around coming out of turn 2. Lenny Lipe Dukes a hazards it as he jumps off the top side of turn 2. Holy smokes, and this is just the heat race, folks. All right, we're going to get these guys stacked in, packed in, ready to come back. We're going to be a single file restart right now. Right now, the way it sits, it's Knudsen, Tonoli, McKinney, Johns, Piercy, Lipe, and then Dykstra. That's how the field's lining out right now. Knudsen's going to lead them into turn number 3. Coming out of turn 4, drop the hammer. Here comes the field as we're back to green flag racing. Tyler Knudsen gets a great start. He's out front. Chris Tonoli riding that number 2 spot. McKinney to the back bumper, sitting in 3rd, but here comes Piercy. Piercy started towards the back of the pack. He's worked his way up to 4th. But right now it's the Tyler Knudsen show as he's led every lap so far. He's going to take them down the front stretch and into turn number 1 and 2. McKinney going to try to do the high side hustle. Not going to work. McKinney going to fall back a little bit as Chris Tonoli's going to pull away from him. Down into turn 3 and 4 we're going to go, as Tyler Knudsen is still your race leader. Tyler Knudsen down the backstretch, still out in front. McKinney, Tonoli going to be battling out for the number 2 spot. McKinney's down on the bottom side of Tonoli. He's going to have to hammer down as he's going to come out of turn 4. Grayson McKinney moves into the number 2 spot. Grayson McKinney's won the last 2 races here at Bolivar Speedway. We're going to see if he can make it 3 for 3. But right now he's got Tyler Knudsen out in front of him, as Knudsen's going to come out of turn 4 and he is going to try to check out like my bank account as he takes it into 1 and 2. Piercy got some aerodynamic work to the side of that 9P car. Oh, tricky turn 2, almost took Piercy out, but he pulled her down into the infield and saved it. That's going to move Lenny Lipe up to the number, or move him up a spot. Going to move everybody up a spot. Knudsen going to be coming to the inside of Lipe as we're going to have some lap traffic. White flags out, 1 lap to go. It's make it or break it time for Tyler Knudsen. Down out of turn number 2, down the backstretch. The 8K of Tyler Knudsen is going to lead him. He's going to take it down into 3 and 4, coming out of turn 4 down the front stretch. Ladies and gentlemen, heat race number 1, Tyler Knudsen. Grayson McKinney, Chris Tonoli, your top 3. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your Bobcat of Springfield Power Eye Pure Stock's pulling off right now. Up next, we're going to have some Pettibone Tree Service Power Eye Midwest Mod action. Going to have two heats tonight in the Midwest Mod class. Heat number one is going to be rolling out here shortly, and here's how it's going to line up. Starting on the pole is going to be the 64 of P.D. Pete Richardson. And on his outside, the 14C of Derek Collins. Row 2 on the inside is going to be the 91 of the young gun, Hoyt Miller. And on his outside, the 30 of Dean Bell. Row 3 on the inside is going to be the 71 of Dustin Kenyon. For those of you who remember a couple weekends ago, Dustin Kenyon was out here and had a car roll on top of him. Well, I talked to him a little earlier in the night, and he said he was in a rush and busted it and hurried as quick as he can to get that car ready for tonight, and he is here. He's loud, and he is proud to be back at the historic Bolivar Speedway. Hoyt Miller rolling out right now. P.D. Pete Richardson, Dean Bell, Dustin Kenyon making their way out onto the track right now. The 14C of Derek Collins is the one we are waiting on. Derek Collins, come on, buddy. We got to go racing. The 29, a little excited as he come out a little early. Derek Collins, driver of the 14C, please report to the track for heat race number 1. Derek Collins, report to the track for heat race number 1. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get them stacked and packed up here for your Pettibone Tree Service Power Eye Midwest Mod Heat Race number 1. Lights off. We're going to go green flag racing next time by. Richardson, Hoyt, Miller, going to lead them down the backstretch at a snail's pace. Kenyon and Bell right there in row number 2. Going to be 8 laps the distance coming out of turn number 4, ladies and gentlemen. Green flag is in the air. We're racing with Midwest Mods. P.D. Pete Richardson going to take them down into 1 and 2. Dustin Kenyon right there in the number 2 spot. Dean Bell, Hoyt Miller, the young gun. That's how it's lined up right now, but we still got 7 laps to go as we're going to come out of turn 4. P.D. Pete Richardson, and that beautiful 64 is going to be the race leader. The 71 of Dustin Kenyon right there in the number 2 spot a couple weeks ago here at Bolivar. He had a car roll over on top of him and lost half of the car. But he's got her put back together, and he's out here tonight, and he's looking good as Pete Richardson's going to lead another lap. P.D. Pete Richardson's going to cross the finish line, and the lead, Dean Bell's going to try to make a run on Dustin Kenyon down on the inside of 1 and 2. Going to have a battle for 2. Dean Bell gets a great run down the backstretch as Kenyon goes a little too high. Dean Bell still going to be battling now with Kenyon. It's anybody's race. Richardson's going to lead another lap. Kenyon goes way high. Oh, almost comes down and takes out the front of Hoyt Miller, but Dean Bell's going to move up to that number 2 spot. Coming out of the turn 4, we got 4 down, 4 to go for P.D. Pete Richardson, Dean Bell, Hoyt Miller, Dustin Kenyon going to be battling it out for that number 3 spot. Dean Bell going to start pulling away from the number 3 spot of Hoyt Miller, but right now the man out front is P.D. Pete Richardson. He's out front like the chess club president on prom night all by himself. White flags in the air. We got one to go for Pete Richardson. Dustin Kenyon having one heck of a time back there trying to get some handling issues lined out on that 71 car. But coming out of turn number 4 for heat race number 1, the 64 of Pete Richardson. All right, heat race number 1 going to be ending up right there. Midwest Mod heat race number 2, you better be lined up because it's going to line up like this. Starting on the pole is going to be the 5R of Dallas Richardson. And on his outside, the 85S of Hunter Stutzman. Road 2 on the inside is going to be the 5H of Austin Huntley. And on his outside, the 29 of Justin Oliver. Riding shotgun tonight in heat race number 2 is going to be the 25 of Billy Jones. Those are your stars and cars for heat race number 2 of your Pettibone Tree Service Power Eye Midwest Mods tonight. It's great to see Dallas Richardson out here on time tonight. Got to talk with him a little bit last night. No hard feelings. If you don't remember from last week, he showed up about 5 laps late to our heat race, so I was kind of picking on him a little bit, but he's out here tonight, and we're going to have Richardson and Stutzman going to lead them down the backstretch. But we got the 5H of Austin Finley parked at the top of turn 1 and 2. Not 100% sure what is wrong with his car. But our diamond-plated Safari push truck's going to go over there and give him a hand. All right, lights off. We're going to be green flag racing next time by. Richardson Stutzman going to lead them into turn number 3 and out of 4. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, heat race number 2's underway. Dallas Richardson, Hunter Stutzman, great door-to-door silhouette and battle down the backstretch into turn 3. Coming out of turn number 4, Stutzman going to do the high side hustle as he's going to, Hunter Stutzman's going to take lap number 1, but Dallas Richardson ain't giving it up that easy. He's going to be down on the bottom side, got a great run down the backstretch. Into turn 3 and 4, Stutzman still trying to do the high side hustle. Hunter Stutzman way high up on the track there, as Dallas Richardson is going to stay in the lead, but he's got company. Justin Oliver in the 29s right there to the back bumper as we're going to go down the front stretch. Oh, boy! Dallas Richardson goes way too high. Justin Oliver comes around. Billy Jones to the back bumper. Oh, boy, crossover move by Richardson. He's down to the bottom side. It's going to be a great night of racing, folks, as we got we got bumper to bumper in heat race number 2. Battle for first, battle for second. Your top four, your only four. Throw a blanket on them all because Richardson just moved back into first. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a race now. Two laps to go for Dallas. Richardson in the 5R right there. Dallas, Richardson, Justin Oliver, Hunter Stutzman, Billy Jones, your race order right now. Oh, look at this. Down on the bottom side, Richardson and Oliver's battle. Oh, Oliver gets real shaky out of turn 4. Almost takes off the nose of Stutzman as we got the doctor's jacket in the air. It's make it or break it time. Down into turn 3 and 4. Dallas Richardson's going to lead them. Oliver going to try to make a run, but it's not going to stick. Ladies and gentlemen, the 5R of Dallas Richardson. All right, here heat number 2, Power Eye Midwest Mods rolling out right now. Showing up next onto the track, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have your A&J Towing and Auto Repair USRA Stock Car Heat Race number 1. It's going to line up like this, starting on the pole. Going to be the 35Z of Zach Zygon. And on his outside, the 421 of Carla Lampe. Row 2 on the inside is going to be the 7J of Scott Johnson. On his outside, the 32 of Cole Chi. Whoa! Lampe and Cole getting real close together on the start. Whoa, hit the tractor tire, look out, it is pure pandemonium for the 32. Ladies and gentlemen, coming out of turn 4 down the front stretch is going to be the 421 of Carla Lampe. Look out for the tire, Carla. Carla Lampe running a great race out front right now. But she's got the 7J of Scott Johnson right there. Just chomping at the bit, trying to find something, find a groove, find some traction. The 32 of Cole Chi is going to be moving off the track. We started with 4, we're down to 2. Yellow flag is out. Yellow flag is out. All right, they got a tractor tire over there, turn 1, kind of pushed out there. We got our diamond-plated Safari push truck going to be pushing the 32 of Cole Chi up off of the track. 4 down, 4 to go for Carla Lampe out in the 421. Lights off. We're going to go green next time by. I help you from way up here, buddy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, field of work on the turn 3, coming out of 4, drop the hammer, here we go. Green flag's underway for the 421 of Carla Lampe. 7J right there to the back bumper, he's got a good run, got a little too high there as we come out of turn 2 down the back stretch. Scott Johnson right there in the number 2 spot, he's running good. 421 of Carla Lampe's out front. She's had a little bit of trouble here the past couple weeks, not been able to find a way to make it work, but she's running good and looking hot tonight as we got her down the back stretch, and she's going to lead heat race number 1. Down the back stretch, Carla Lampe's going to lead them. Scott Johnson's right there on the back bumper. Out of turn number 4, going to be the doctor's jacket, one more lap around. Carla Lampe takes heat race number 1. Scott Johnson right there in the number 2 spot. B-Mod, heat race number 1. Make sure you're lined up or we will start without you. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, your Ramsey Ranch and Hay USRA B-Mod's going to be rolling out right now for their heat race. Starting on the pole is going to be the 24L of Dakota Domino Low. And on his outside, the 28 of Crew Walburn. Row 2 on the inside is going to be the 38C of Dayton Pursley. And on his outside is going to be the 1J of the Batman on Dirt, Dustin Jennings. Row 3 on the inside is going to be the 21 of Greg Scheffler. And on his outside, the XL7 of Colby Carter. All right, field of work on turn number 3, coming out of turn 4. Off your seat, on your feet, green flags. Wow! Mayday! We're under green flag still. He's got her fired up. He's going to jump back onto the track. Batman, you better get a move on because here they come. Dakota Low, Crew Walburn battling out for that number 1 spot there, door to door. We got Colby Carter around in turn 4. Crew Walburn and Dakota Low have got one heck of a battle going on up front, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, you in the motherhood shirt, are you going to the concession stand? Hey, don't ignore me. Dakota Low going to be your race leader as it sits right now. Crew Walburn going to be in the number 2 spot. The 21 of Greg Scheffler in 3rd. And the 38C of Dayton Pursley going to be in that number 4 spot. Crew, I hope you know we're under caution. Oh, here we go. Gonna fill the work on turn number 3. Lights are off. We're gonna be green flag racing next time by. Out of turn 4. Dakota Low's gonna stomp on the loud pedal. He's gonna be out front with the Noid in the back window flapping away from the Crew. Walburn drives it in hard, trying to make it stick, but it's not gonna happen. The 21C of Greg Scheffler right there in third. Dayton Pursley in fourth. The XL7 of Colby Carter kind of having a little bit of trouble back there. But the Batmobile on dirt, going to be making a hard right turn to Heartbreak Hotel for him as he's got a flat tire. Crew Walburn's moved up to that number 1 spot. Dakota Lowe in second. And then it's Schaeffler and Pursley's trying to make a run down the backstretch. But right now, Crew Walburn's the man out front. Dakota Lowe going to be trying to battle it out and get back in up in there. But it's not going to stick as Crew Walburn's going to extend his lead just a little bit longer. Oh, boy! Dakota Lowe loops it around in tricky turn 2. Dakota Lowe takes it around. If you watch closely on the instant replay here, for those of you at home, he just drove it in a little too hard and took it around. All right, race fans, it's going to be a green-white checkered next time. Bye. Crew Walburn, your race leader, the 21 of Scheffler. Pursley, your top 3. Here we go. Green flags in the air. We're back underway. Pursley got a run up on the middle of the track trying to get around Schaeffler. Colby Carter going to be exiting the track as well. Heartbreak Hotel for him. But right now it's the Crew Walburn show. It's Schaeffler, Pursley the battle for second. Dakota Lowe back there sitting in fourth. Crew Walburn's got her figured out. As he's got, I'm not going to lie, his left rear of that body's kind of bouncing up and down like a hydraulic car, but it's a working because he's out of turn 4 with another lap lead, it's a feature win, I'm sorry. All right, so Super Stocks are not going to have a heat race tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Super Stocks are not going to have a heat race tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize for the inconvenience. I know. I was so excited too, but it's not going to happen. So right now, your Atterbury MFA Tire USRA Tuners heat race going to be rolling out right now. And here's how it's going to start. On the pole, driving the V31, is Brandon Vino. Row number 1 on the outside is going to be the 9T of Robert Tosh. Row 2 on the inside is going to be the 14 of Nicholas Cole. And on his outside, the 93 of Daniel Barton. Riding shotgun tonight, going to be the 12E of Eddie Lampkey. Eddie Lampkey. My apologies. Those are your stars in cars for your USRA Tuner heat race of the night. Oh, I got excited. I was watching the replay screen, and I heard Tosh and Vino get on it, and I got really excited thinking we was going green. Daniel Barton, you need to move up. You are supposed to be where that 12 is. All right, I'm getting the word from the man with the plan. We're going to leave the lineup the way it is. We're going to get them stacked and packed and ready to go. Hey, guy on the four-wheeler, do a wheelie. Or not, that's cool. Green flags in the air. We're back to racing. The 90 of Robert Tosh jumps out front. Vino right there on the inside, down to the bottom. Nicholas Cole and Eddie Lampke. Oh, Nicholas Cole goes around in tricky turn 2. Lampke almost takes off the back bumper. Robert Tosh is well off the pace. Whoa. Oh boy, there's no yellow flag out right now, so right now the race is for first between Tosh and Vino. Brandon Vino going to do the high side hustle as he's going to be door-to-door silhouetting it with Robert Tosh down the front stretch. We got a great battle for first shaping up right here. Brandon Vino out on the high side, got a good run down the back stretch, but Daniel Barton well off the pace, as that's going to let Vino around the 9T. Ladies and gentlemen, new race leader, the V31 of Brandon Vino. Robert Tosh, Eddie Lampke, Nicholas Cole, Daniel Barton, the way your lineup sits right now. But Vino, Tosh coming up to some more lap traffic as Nicholas Cole's right there in their sights out of turn number 4 down the front stretch. The V31 is still in the race lead. Vino still your race leader. Nicholas Cole holding a good little line right there, but he's got some heavy hitters right there behind him. Daniel Barton in that 93, he is, I mean, just inching along at a snail's pace. Not 100% sure if he's got mechanical issues or what. But right now, Brandon Vino's to the back bumper of another lap car. Nicholas Cole, he's going to make a run down the front stretch. Ladies and gentlemen, we got 2 to go. Vino gets a good run down the backstretch up there doing the high side hustle here at the historic Bolivar Speedway. Coming out of turn 4, doctor's jackets in the air. We got 1 lap to go for your race leader, Brandon Vino. Robert Tosh kind of getting hung up back there behind a lap car of Nicholas Cole. And that's going to let Vino check out of this heat race as he leads them down into turn 3 and out of 4. Ladies and gentlemen, your USRA tuner heat winner, the V31 of Brandon Vino. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Bobcat of Springfield Power Eye Pure Stock Feature Event. right, 1 to go signal. Here comes Lenny Lipe out onto the track. He's going to make the call, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be green flag racing next time by. I am just curious, does anybody else notice that our flagman is wearing sandals? Or he might be barefoot. I'm not sure. Either way, I like it. Phil to work on into turn number 3. The flagman out there ready to drop the green. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time to drop the hammer. McKinney off to a great start, jumping out front. Chris Tenoli to the back bumper of Knudsen. The 12 of Dykstra's right there. Way high. Tenoli takes advantage and moves into the number 2 spot. But the 8K off the power down into the infield. He's going to go the 05. Whoa! The 9P of Persley's around in turn 3 and 4. But the 05G, the man out front, is Grayson McKinney, but the yellow is out. Yellow is out. Yellow flag is out. All right, the way it sits, ladies and gentlemen, we got 1 lap in the books. Grayson McKinney, Chris Tenoli, Greg Dykstra, Lenny Lipe, your top 4. The 3 of Travis Jones just out of reach with Percy sitting back there in the number 6 spot. All right, ladies and gentlemen, single file restart, door or bumper to bumper out of turn 4, green flags in the air. We're back underway. Rocking and rolling down to the front stretch into turn number 1 and 2. Grayson McKinney's out front. Chris Tenoli right there in that number 2 spot. Oh boy, look out! Trouble in turn 2. Travis Johns and Mike Percy getting together in turn 1 and 2. If you're at home, let's watch it on the replay. Door to door for Jones and Percy. Jones starts to goes around. Percy goes way high off the backside of the track. Oh, we got a race. Our diamond-plated Safari push truck versus Piercy. Piercy wins. Our tow truck driver over here in turn 1 and 2, he going the wrong direction. You make a left turn, not a right. Whoa! Look out! Hey, at least we know his brakes work. Hey, just stay there and wait for the rest of the crew. That's what I do. I just wait. Hey, guy in the red down here, I guarantee you he was wearing his brown pants. And his face probably looked just like yours did. Yep, there's our diamond-plated Safari push truck. Oh, he don't need a push, guy. He don't need a push. He just waiting. I like the enthusiasm, though. I love it. I'll trade you cars, my Mustang, for that. Never mind, it's a Chevy. Grayson McKinney, the silent stalker, your race leader. Chris, the troll, Tenoli right there in the number 2 spot. Greg Dykstra, Lenny Lipe, Travis Johns is how the field is lined up right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I just got an interesting piece of information. The 05G of Grayson McKinney is going to double enter that car tonight. He's going to run with the pure stocks right now, but he's going to come back. He's going to come back a little bit later in the night, and he's going to run that 05G in the super stock class. That is going to be a barn burner of a race right there. Want to thank everybody again for joining us here tonight at the historic Bolivar Speedway. Those of you watching at home on Show Me Dirt TV, thank you for tuning in. However, we would love to see your smiling face here at the races on a beautiful Sunday evening here in Bolivar, Missouri. Got a great view of the highway out there. You can see the track from the highway perfect. But right now, all these drivers are looking at as the green flag as we're back underway. McKinney takes them down into 1 and 2. Tonoli right there to the back bumper. Johns had her plumb sideways through 1 and 2. As Grayson McKinney's going to come out of 4 down the front stretch. Look out, ladies and gentlemen. Lenny Lipe goes around in turn 4. Going to take a little shortcut through the infield. Travis Johns, great job getting on the brakes right there so we don't have a head-on collision. But right now the man with the plan is Grayson McKinney. He is the man out front by his lonesome like the chess club president on prom night. But Chris the Troll Tonoli's right there in the number 2 spot. The 12D of Greg Dykstra's going to try to run him down. But as we go into 1 and 2, Grayson McKinney is your race leader. Look out, incoming. The 21P, or the 21 of Lenny Lipe off the, does he know that this is a dirt race, not an asphalt race? The 3 of Travis Johns has got all kinds of popping and banging on that car right there, but here comes the silent stalker of Grayson McKinney. Oh, Travis Johns takes it around in tricky turn 2, but he's going to keep her rolling as he does a beautiful little donut there. But out of turn number 4, going to be the 05G of Grayson McKinney. Chris the Troll Tonoli going to be in that number 2 spot. The 12 of Greg Dykstrom's running 3rd. Out of turn number 4, Grayson McKinney, still that man with a plan. Dykstra trying to get around the lap traffic there of Johns as McKinney's going to lead another lap. McKinney's got almost a full straightaway on the 21T of Chris Tonoli. Grayson McKinney has got that car set on kill tonight as he is way out front. He's the man with the plan, the man to catch. Grayson McKinney going to try to make it a 3 for 3 as he has won the last 2 weekends here at Bolivar, and he's going to try to triple up tonight. Three more laps remaining for the 05G of Grayson McKinney. He's got a commanding lead. He's about to catch the guy in 3rd place of Greg Dykstra. Oh, look out. We got a door-to-door drag race between a lap car. Grayson McKinney coming down the front stretch, quick, fast, and in a hurry. Smoke, oh! That's a motor blown. There is water on the track, oil. We got a blown motor from the 3 of Travis Johns. Yellow is out, yellow is out. Yellow is out. Travis Johns up in smoke like Cheech and Chong. Tough break for Travis as he goes up in smoke. Our Safari push truck over there going to give him a little hand. But right now, the man with a plan is the 05G of Grayson McKinney. As you can see right there on ShowMeDirt.tv, Travis Johns getting pushed off the track by our diamond-plated Safari push truck. Tough break for him. He's going to be making a trip to the Heartbreak Hotel tonight here at the Bolivar Speedway. So, the way it sits right now, the 05G of Grayson McKinney, the 21T of Chris the Troll Tonoli, and the 12D of Greg Dykstra. Those are your 3 remaining cars. Oh boy, the left front of Greg Dykstra's car is shredded, as he's going to make a hard right turn to pit lane as well. So we started with 7, and we are down to 2. Grayson McKinney, Chris Tonoli, our last 2 survivors here in the Pure Stock feature event for July 17th at the historic Bolivar Speedway. Hey, real quick, race fans, if you could look back here, there's 2 gentlemen in bright red shirts standing up at the backside of the grandstands. The one wearing the black pants, that is a USRA tuner driver. That is a V31 of Brandon Vino. If you remember correctly, he did win his heat. Not sure how he's going to do during the feature. Good luck to you tonight, Brandon. We wish you the best of all luck. All right, we're getting a tire changed. Hey, real quick while we're waiting on some tires to get put on them Pure Stock so they can get back out here. B-Mod drivers, line up for your feature event. B-Mod drivers, get lined up for the feature event of the night. Again, if you are not lined up, you will go tailback. I don't know if that's the rules, but that's what I'm saying, so get lined up. All right, we just got the word he's not going to be able to make the call, ladies and gentlemen, so it's going to be McKinney, Tonoli, 2 men left standing. We're going to have a 2-lap shootout. Wait a minute. Hey, what the what? I was just talking good about you, Chris, and you go and do that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, going into turn 3, coming out of turn number 4. For July 17th, the 3rd night in a row here at the historic Bolivar Speedway, the 05G of the silent stalker, Grayson McKinney. Those of you watching at home on ShowMeDirt.tv, you can see the 05G right there in the camera frame. That is the silent stalker of Grayson McKinney. This is his third night in a row to take the feature at the historic Bolivar Speedway. Got the fans, the girlfriend coming down out of the pits. Ladies and gentlemen, the 05G of Grayson McKinney.
And they stay there.
Congratulations to Grayson McKinney as he's going to take home his third feature in a row here at the historic Bolivar Speedway. Rolling out onto the track next, we're going to have your your Pettibone Tree Service Power Eye Midwest Mod feature event of the night, and it's going to line up like this. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a barn burner of a good show. Oh, look at the little girl. Hey, Grayson, I bet she drives better than you. I bet Mama agrees. Mama, she probably does, yeah. She probably does. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your Pettibone Tree Service Power Eye Midwest Mod feature event going to roll out. Got 15 laps the distance. Going to line up like this. Starting on the pole is going to be the 64 of PDP Richardson. And on his outside, the 5R of Dallas Richardson. Row 2 on the inside is going to be the 30 of Dean Bell. And on his outside, the 29 of Justin Oliver. Row 3 on the inside is going to be the young gun, Hoyt Miller. And on his outside, the 85S of Hunter Stutzman. Row 4 on the inside is going to be the 71 of Dustin Kenyon. On his outside, the 25 of Billy Jones. Row 5 on the inside is going to be the 14C of Derek Collins. And on his outside, the 5H of Austin Huntley. Those are your stars and cars of your Pettibone Tree Service Midwest Mod feature event of the night. Fill the load on into turn number 3, coming out of the turn 4, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's time to drop the hammer as we're green flag racing. Pete Richardson's got a man out front. Oh, Dustin Kenyon goes around in tricky turn 2. Can he fire it up and keep it going? No, yellow is out, yellow is out. Yellow flag is out. All right, so no laps completed there. We will go back to the original restart. Original restart right there, ladies and gentlemen, as we watch it on the replay here. Driving it down into turn 1 and 2, Dustin Kenyon just takes it in a little too hard and goes around and around right there. Fill the work on into turn number 3. PDP Richardson is going to be the man out front. Dallas Richardson, Dean Bell, Justin Oliver, and the young gun Hoyt Miller going to be how your top 5 rounds out right now. Still to work on into turn number 3 out of 4. PDP Richards is going to drop the hammer as we're back to green flag racing here at the historic Bolivar Speedway. Down into 1 and 2. PDP Richards is going to drive it down out of the Dean Bell's got to run on Dallas Richardson down the backstretch for the number 2 spot. The young gun of Hoyt Miller right there in 4th. Justin Oliver in 5th. PDP Richards is going to come out of 4 down the front stretch. He's going to lead lap number 1. Dean Bell moves up to that number 2 spot. Dallas Richardson sitting in 3rd. Dustin Kenyon trying to make up some ground as he's moved up to the number 5th spot in front of Justin Oliver. But right now the man with the plan is the 64 of Pete Richardson. Dean Bell, Dallas Richardson, Hoyt Miller, Dustin Kenyon, your top 5. Pete Richardson going to try to check out from this race. He's going to try to be gone like my bank account on a Friday night. Justin Oliver, Hunter Stutzman, they're going to be battling it out back here at the back part of the track, but right now Pete Richardson is the man out front. He's going to come out of turn number 4 down the front stretch and lead another lap. Pete Richardson, the man out front. Dean Bell right there in the number 2 spot. The track has kind of single-filed itself out. The cars are spread out, but boy, they are moving quick, ladies and gentlemen, around the historic Bolivar Speedway quarter-mile dirt track here in Bolivar, Missouri. Pete Richardson coming into some lap traffic there. That's a 14C of Derek Collins. Derek Collins does great, runs to the high side of the track, lets the faster cars go around. Dean Bell going to be catching up to Collins out of turn number 4. It's going to be the 64 of Pete Richardson. The 14C of Derek Collins going to be making a hard right turn to pit road. Tough break for him as he's going to make a trip to the Heartbreak Hotel tonight on July 17th. But right now, Pete Richardson is out front. He is in control. He has got the hammer down on the 64 machine. Pete Richardson has got almost a full straightaway on the number 2 spot of Dean Bell. But Richardson looks like he's going to be coming up to the 29 of Justin Oliver. We're going to have some more lap traffic for your race leader of Pete Richardson. Down the front stretch, Richardson's going to lead him again. He's going to be almost to the back bumper of Justin Oliver. Dean Bell, Dallas Richardson, Hoyt Miller, Dustin Kenyon, your top 5. But Pete Richardson. Oh, look out. Justin Oliver got a little too sideways coming out of turn 4, almost took out Pete Richardson's nose, but Petey makes a great dive down to the bottom side of the track. He's going to check off another lap car as he is in front of him. We're going to go into 3 and out of turn 4 with your race leader, Pete Richardson. He's going to come down the stripe. He is in charge. He has led every single lap. Pete Richardson picked up a huge win last night. Looks like he's going to try to double up on wins this weekend and check off Bolivar Speedway as we got the white flag in the air. Doctor's jacket. It's make it or break it time. One more trip around the historic Bolivar Speedway for Pete Richardson. Pete Richardson takes takes feature race of the night for your Midwest Mod class. Dean Bell, Dallas Richardson, Hoyt Miller, and Dustin Kenyon rounding out your top 5. Stock cars, make sure you're lined up for your feature event. Stock car feature event, make sure you are lined up. Yeah, take that, get it away from me. I'm going live here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there he is, the man with the plan, the 64 of PDP Richardson. Looks like Dean Bell's got a little bit of trouble down there on the track. Tough break for him as he's going to be making a trip to the Heartbreak Hotel as well. And folks, I just been informed this is not Grayson McKinney's third feature win here at Bolivar, but this is his fourth feature win in a row here at the historic Bolivar Speedway. So congratulations to you, Grayson McKinney. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, the 64 of PDP Richardson.
And they stay there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that takes care of your Pettibone Tree Service Power Ave Midwest Mod feature event of the night. Right now, we're going to be rolling out some A&J Towing and Auto Repairs USRA stock car feature event of the night. It's going to line up like this. Starting on the pole is going to be the 421 of Carla Lampe, and on her outside, the 7J of Scott Johnson. Row 2 on the inside is going to be the 32 of Cole Chi, and on his outside, the 35Z of Zach Zygon. But we're going to take a look. We had some trouble during the heat races with some of the cars. We're going to see who can make the show. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Cole Seahigh is going to make the call for the feature event tonight. Maybe. A&J Towing and Auto Repair USRA stock car feature for July 17th. Going to get underway here shortly. Got our diamond-plated Safari push truck. Going to go give him a hand. Easy, guy. Do you know how much gas is? We ain't got that kind of cash just to be revving up our engines like that. All right, Keith. Ooh, that's not Keith down there. The flagman gonna give them the one to go symbol as we're gonna be lights off green next time by. All right, ladies and gentlemen, off your seat, on your feet. Here we go with your stock car feature event. Green flags in the air. Carla Lampe jumps out to a great lead. Scott Johnson right there in the number 2 spot. Here comes Cole Sahai. Chihai. Sihai. I'm going to have fun with his last name, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, off the power for the 32 down the back stretch, but right now it's the Carla Lampe show as she's out front. Like I said, she's had kind of a rough run here the past couple weeks, but she's got her lined out. She's running a great race, and we're going to see if she can park it in victory lane here tonight at the historic Bolivar Speedway. Oh, Scott Johnson dives it down low, going to try to make a run on Lampe. She's going to power through down the front stretch and keep the lead. But Johnson's still down there on that bottom, on the back fender, trying to get something to hold as he's going to try to make a run down the back stretch. Not going to get it. Lampe out front, still in the race lead, as we are down to just a mano-a-mano, one-on-one battle between Lampe and Johnson. Lampe leads another lap. Johnson kind of falls back just a little bit on the pace. But Carla Lampe in that beautiful 421 still running a great race as she's down the backstretch into 3. Yeah, to turn number 4, Carla Lampe's going to be the race leader again for another lap. She is the woman with a plan, out front in control. She's led every lap since the start. No, Carla Lampe going to take it down the backstretch as she stomps on the loud pedal. Scott Johnson right there in the 7J, just holding steady right in there in the number 2 spot, trying to catch her, but he ain't got quite the line picked just yet as Lampe's still out front. All right, doctor's jackets in the air. One more lap around the historic Bolivar Speedway for the 421 of Carla Lampe. Down the backstretch, she's going to take it. Out of turn 4, ladies and gentlemen, the 421 of Carla Lampe. That's weird. We just like randomly started laughing. No. Who asked? Jason?
No, because I keep sharing it because it keeps popping up on my thing that it's still in play. So I go and I go to share and then I'm like, wait, you're not doing it.
Yeah, I'm not going live again.
Because I keep sharing it.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, the 421. When she climbs out of that car, she's got the steering wheel off. Well, I want you to give her one rowdy round of applause. Hey, Chris, good job tonight in the pure stock, buddy. Ladies and gentlemen, the 421 of Carla Lampe.
And they stay there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we do need to give a round of applause to Carla Lampe and Chris Tonoli right down here on the front stretch. They have spent all week working on this track. Carla Lampe is looking like a cooked lobster because she has spent so much time out here working on the track. Thank you guys very much for all your help and support. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your Ramsey Ranch and Hay USRA B-Mod feature event of the night. Going to be a 15-lap showdown. Starting on the pole is going to be the 28 of Crew Walburn, and on his outside, the 21 of Greg Scheffler. Row 2 on the inside is going to be the 38C of Dayton Pursley, and on his outside, the 24L of Dakota Domino Low. Row 3 on the inside is going to be the XL7 of Colby Carter. On his outside, the Asphalt Batman, the 1J of Dustin Jennings. We're stacked, we're packed, we're ready to come back. Ladies and gentlemen, green flag is in the air for your USRA B-Mods. Crew Auburn going to lead them down the 1 and 2 down the backstretch. They're going to go Dayton Pursley there in the number 2 spot. Scheffler right there in 3rd. Dakota Low in 4th. All right, we're going to try this again because we didn't like that start. That was ugly. That was ugly. So we're going to stack them and pack them, and we're going to try this one more again. Here we go. Off the bottle, on the throttle, we're green flag racing. Crew Auburn down there into the front of the pack. Scheffler, Pursley, they're door to door down the backstretch. Dakota Low's going to try to poke his nose up in there. Oh, look out! Contact! The 21 of Scheffler and the 24 of Low get together in turn 4. Here we go. We're going to watch the instant replay for those of us watching at home. Scheffler drives it in real hard, gets a little too wide, spins it out. Dakota Low catches him, and they both go around. All right, the way it sits right now, ladies and gentlemen, the 28 of Crew Walburn's the man with the plan out front. The 38C of Dayton Pursley. All right, then you got the Asphalt Batman of Dustin Jennings in 3rd. The XL7 of Colby Carter in 4th. Scheffler and Low are going to go tailback after their little fajumble down there in turn 4. All right, I'm not sure why Colby Carter's fist pumping back there, but he must be listening to some Beyonce or Barbie girl. But ladies and gentlemen, we're stacked, we're packed, we're bumper to bumper. Here we go for the restart. Phil to work on into turn number 3 and out of 4. Crew Walburn's going to drop the hammer. We're back to green flag racing. Asphalt Batman goes high up on the track as Colby Carter's going to wiggle it up, but Crew Walburn. Crew Walburn in that beautiful blue and yellow 28. He's the man out front. The 38C of Pursley's right there on the number 2 spot. Scheffler and Low rounding out your top 4. As the XL7 of Colby Carter's going to take it around in tricky turn 2. But, oh, he's going to stall it out. Yellow is out. Yellow is out. Yellow flag comes out for the XL7 of Colby Carter as he could not keep that machine running. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're bumper to bumper, single file restart here at the historic Bolivar Speedway. Gonna fill the work down. Wait. Here we go. Green flags in the air. Oh, the asphalt Batman's going to make a hard right turn to asphalt. Crew Walburn and the XL7 and Colby Carter's around, but can he keep it moving? Ladies and gentlemen, we are staying green flag racing with your leader, the 28 of Crew Walburn. Pursley, Scheffler, Lowe, your top 4. Down into 3, Crew Walburn's going to lead them. The field has kind of single filed out here at the Bolivar Speedway. Bush Scheffler right there in that white and red 21. He's going to try to make a run on the 38. See it, Pursley. Dakota Lowe sitting back there in the 4th spot. His Noid on the back of that thing's not bringing him any luck tonight as he's having a rough night. But the man with a plan is the 28 of Crew Walburn. The XL7 of Colby Carter's about to have some company. He better step on the loud pedal because here comes Crew Walburn. Colby Carter goes to the high side. Walburn drops it down to the bottom side. That is a pick off right there for Walburn. Carter going to have the rest of the field coming to his back bumper here shortly because out of turn number 4. The 28 of Crew Walburn is still your race leader. He has been in control the entire time. Coming out of turn number 4, Crew Walburn's going to lead another one. He's going to start to pull away and check out from the rest of the field. He is out front by his lonesome like Kenton Blackburn standing at the refrigerator at midnight. Crew Walburn still out front. He's got one heck of a lead, almost a full turn, as Dayton Pursley's the man in second. Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, we got 11 laps down, 4 to go for your Ramsey Ranch and Hay USRA B-Mods, and it has been the Crew Walburn show all night tonight. Crew Walburn takes it down the backstretch and into turn 3 and 4. He's going to come out of 4. He's going to lead another lap. We're going to have 2 to go this time. The XL7 of Colby Carter takes it around in tricky turn 2 for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd spin.
All right, we're going to do a green-white checkered this time. So we're going to drop the green, then we're going to drop the white, then we're going to drop the checkered. The XL7 of Colby Carter going to try to catch up to the back of the pack. Now, for those of you who don't realize this, he is a Midwest Modified, running with the B-Mod boys, so we got to give him credit. Shout out to him. Walburn, Pursley, Scheffler, Lowe, your top 4. Here we go. Drop the hammer green flags in the air for Crew Walburn. Colby, step on the loud pedal, bud. They're leaving you. Down the backstretch, Crew Walburn's going to take them. Dayton Pursley in the number 2 spot. Scheffler, Lowe rounding out your top 4. Out of turn 4, going to be the Doctor's Jacket. One more trip around the historic Bolivar Speedway for Crew Walburn. It is the Crew Walburn show tonight here at the historic Bolivar Speedway in Bolivar, Missouri. Night number 4. Ladies and gentlemen, coming out of turn 4 to the checker, the 28 of Crew Walburn. Dayton Pursley, Scheffler Lowe rounding out your top 4. Ladies and gentlemen, your Ramsey Ranch and Hay B-Mod feature a winner of July 17th, the 28 of Crew Walburn.
All I do is win, no matter what. I can never get it on touch. And they stay there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to you, Crew Walburn, for your feature win here tonight. You ran a great race. But rolling out next, this is going to be a little interesting show right here as we got your Show Me Rents Power Eye Super Stocks. And the reason I say this is going to be an interesting race is because starting on the pole is going to be the 56 of Mark Davis. And on his outside, the 05 of the silent stalker, the pure stock man, Grayson McKinney. Riding shotgun tonight for your super stocks is going to be the 82 of Brandon Hall. So when you think about it, folks, we got a super stock versus a pure stock. And I'm going to be honest, I really don't know who to vote for. Grayson McKinney, may the odds ever be in your favor. Don't worry, folks, I don't have Fifi's hair or her outfits. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be green this time by McKinney Davis. We got a showdown, pure stock versus super stock. Here we go. Green flags in the air. Holy smokes! Oh, whoa! Oh my God! Grayson McKinney to the race lead. Mark Davis got to hammer it down. 10 laps of distance. McKinney to the back bumper of the super stock. Mark Davis. McKinney's going to give her everything he got. He's going to drive the wheels off of it. But right now, McKinney got his work cut out for him as Mark Davis kind of starts to pull away from McKinney. Grayson, if you spin out, you'll catch back up to him. Out of turn 4, Mark Davis going to be the race lead, but McKinney's not going to give it up yet. He's called the silent stalker for a reason. He'll patiently wait as he goes way high on 1 and 2. I was just kidding about spinning out, Grayson. Do not do that. It could end bad. But out of turn number 4, the 56 of Mark Davis is going to be your race leader. Mark Davis in the super stock. McKinney still doing a great job out there as he was hanging with him for a little bit. But it is the 56 of Mark Davis show. McKinney sitting in the number 2 spot. Thank you, McKinney, for coming out here to give Davis somebody to run against. All right, we got 4 down, 4 to go for the 56 of Mark Davis. Mark Davis going to extend that lead, but hey, McKinney gave it a great shot. Shout out to him. Mark Davis is going to come across the stripe with 2 more laps to go. Mark Davis just bumping the throttle down the back stretches. We're going to come out of turn number 4. Doctor's jackets in the air. 1 to go. Down the back stretch, Mark Davis is going to take him into 3. He's going to go like slow. Now, do you feel bad for McKinney? Ladies and gentlemen, the 56 of Mark Davis. Whew, there for a minute, folks, I thought that was going to be an interesting race. Like I really did. When McKinney shot to the high side there, I thought we was about to have a battle of the ages. But right now,
We'll give Grayson the McKinney how's that?
McKinney, if you can hear me, thank you for being a good sport and coming out here to give Mark Davis a run for his money. We appreciated you. We need more racers like you in the pits there, guy. So make sure you tell your buddies. Like the grocery getter of James Reedus. If you're listening, James, you need to come to Bolivar Speedway. But right now, the man of the last 5 minutes is gonna be the 56, the super stock feature winner for July 17th, Mark Davis.
And they stay there.
Congratulations, Mark Davis. I'm not going to lie, I thought McKinney was going to take you there for a minute.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Hey, that chicken sounds really good right now.
Oh, okay, so one of the scorekeepers up here just said winner, winner, chicken dinner. Does anybody know where I can get a chicken fried steak like 10 o'clock at night?
With mashed taters and gravy.
And yeah, it's got to have taters and gravy. And do you know where I can get a chicken fried steak? You don't? Man.
Does IHOP serve chicken?
I'm not sure. Does IHOP serve chicken fried? Tom,
I bet they do. 'Cause the breakfast-
where can I get a chicken fried steak at 10 o'clock at night?
The chick-fat chicken.
You know what? A whole lot of help you are.
I'll Google IHOP.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got one more feature of the night. It's your Atterbury MFA Tire USRA Tuners rolling out right now. Going to be the V31 of Brandon Vino starting on the pole. And to his outside is going to be the 9T of Robert Tosh. Row 2 on the inside is going to be the 12L of Eddie Lamke. And on his outside, the 14 of Nicholas Cole. Riding shotgun tonight is going to be the 93 of Daniel Barton. Hey, race fans, I just got asked a question if we should let these guys run like 83 laps. Do you think that would be fun? I don't know. I got a couple guys down there shaking their head yes. I got a little girl in here saying no. What about the guy next to you in the bright yellow shirt? 83 laps? He's saying yes. I got some girl down front waving like she's a prom queen or something. Oh, they're leaving. You're leaving me. All right. We're stacked, we're packed, we're ready to come back with another feature event, our last feature event of the night. If you're playing on Facebook wearing headphones, the race is about to start. Not you, ma'am. Not you. The lady in the pink, not you. It's the one over here in the headphones sitting next to Pastor Ronnie. Here we go. Tosh off to a great start as the green flag is dropped. Vino right there to the back bumper. Here we go. It's door to door. We're going to silhouette it down the back stretch as Vino and Tosh are out front. Vino got a great run down on the bottom. We're going to come across the stripe. Brandon Vino by a license plate to the race lead. But Robert Tosh ain't going to give up that easy. It's door-to-door, silhouetting it down the backstretch. I tell you what, guys, this tuner class puts on a great show no matter what track they are at. And right now, it's the V31 of Brandon Vino to the race lead. Down the backstretch, Tosh and Vino's going to take them. Nicholas Cole sitting in third. Eddie Lampke in fourth. Daniel Barton. Snail pacing it up back here in the backstretch. Brandon Vino, Robert Tosh, again, door-to-door battle. We got a battle right here as it's the 31 and the 9T out of turn number 4. Who's it going to be? Brandon Vino still to the race lead, ladies and gentlemen, not by much. Robert Tosh is going to give it all he can to try to make some headway on the 9T. Or Robert Tosh is going to make headway on the V31 in the 9T. And Daniel, step on the loud pedal, son, because they're coming. V31 got a little bit ahead of, a little bit more lead there on Robert Tosh, but right now, these hyped up lawn mowers are coming down the backstretch. They got their sights set on the third or the 93 of Daniel Barton. Uh-oh, look out, look out, look out, look out. Here we go, door-to-door drag race down the front stretch. Vino's still the race leader. Barton, you're in the way, son, as you got company. Brandon Vino, Robert Tosh to the back bumper of Barton. 3 wide down the backstretch. Holy smokes, we just seen a 3 wide down the backstretch. Brandon Vino now got a great lead on Robert Tosh, but he's coming back. Side by side out of turn number 2. Vino, Tosh, they are putting on one heck of a race. They've been door to door this whole race. Oh! Robert Tosh to the race lead by a bumper. Holy smokes, we got a race right now, folks. Barton getting passed again. Nicholas Cole is off the power, big time, off the power. But right now, Vino Tosh, Brandon Vino back to the race lead. Brandon Vino still out the front there as they go down the backstretch. Oh, I seen a little bit of smoke, not sure who it was from. Nicholas Cole going to make a hard right turn to pit road. The V31 of Brandon Vino still to the race lead. Nicholas Cole going to be making a trip to the Heartbreak Hotel tonight. But right now, the man out front is the V31 of Brandon Vino. Him and Tosh are going to go door to door into turn 3. Coming out of turn number 4 to the stripe, it's going to be the V31 of Brandon Vino. Brandon Vino, his first time being out here at the historic Bolivar Speedway, and he's running a pretty good run right now as he's going to lead it down the front stretch. He's going to have another lap. But Robert Tosh in that 9T got some serious amount of smoke coming up right now. He has got cars smoking pretty good. Wonder if he can make it last another couple laps, as we're going to have 2 more laps around for Brandon Vino. Brandon Vino got a great lead right now. I think Robert Tosh has finally started to burn up that car, as Vino's going to get the doctor's jacket one more trip around the historic Bolivar Speedway. Into 3 and out of turn number 4. Ladies and gentlemen, the V31 of Brandon Vino. Robert Tosh, Eddie Lampke, Daniel Barton. Ladies and gentlemen, down front, tonight's USRA Tuner feature winner for July 17th, the V31 of Brandon Vino. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, as you exit the Speedway, please pick up your trash and put it in one of our trash receptacles. We would greatly appreciate it. Help us, help you. You guys help us keep the track clean. We'll be able to come out here every weekend and provide some great racing. Don't forget, next weekend, we will be out here again, burning it up on the historic Bolivar Speedway. Come back out and join us. Bring your family, bring your friends, and it'll be a rowdy good time as well. To everybody watching at home, thank you for tuning in to ShowMeDirt.tv for night number 4 here at the historic Bolivar Speedway.